7th, 1957. A fire in the Windscale plutonium production reactor north of Liverpool, England, spread radioactive material throughout the countryside. 26 years later, the British government said that 39 people have probably died from cancer as a result of the accident.
26 years.
On January 3rd, 1961, an experimental reactor at a federal installation near Idaho Falls, Idaho, killed 3 workers. On October 5th, 1966, a sodium cooling system malfunction caused a partial core meltdown at the Enrico Fermi demonstration breeder reactor
That was a mouthful.
near Detroit, Michigan.
And a carload full.
Though
Mouthful.
radiation was contained.
Yeah, sure.
On November 19th, 1971, a water storage space at the Northern States Power Company reactor in Monticello, Minnesota, filled to capacity and spilled over,
Splashing.
dumping about 50,000 gallons of radioactive wastewater into the Mississippi River.
Oh, don't go swimming. Don't drink water.
On March 22nd, 1975, a technician checking for air leaks with a lighted candle caused $100 million worth of damage at the Browns Ferry reactor in Decatur, Alabama. A fire burned out electrical controls, lowering the cooling water to dangerous levels.
Why don't you use that water to put out the fire?
In 1979, on March 28th, the worst commercial nuclear accident in the United States occurred as equipment failures and human mistakes led to a loss of coolant and partial core meltdown at the 3 Mile Island reactor in Middletown, Pennsylvania.
That one, I survived.
Later that same year, on August 7th, highly enriched uranium was released from a top-secret nuclear fuel plant near Irwin, Tennessee. About 1,000 people were contaminated, with up to 5 times as much radiation as would normally be received in a whole year.
I'd like to know where you got that information and how you changed it.
On January 6th, 1986, a cylinder of nuclear material burst
Like a cigar?
after being improperly heated at a Care McGee plant at Gore, Oklahoma.
Like a cigar.
1 worker died and 100 were hospitalized.
Serves them right for smoking.
Later that same year, in April, a serious accident at the Chernobyl nuclear plant about 60 miles from Kiev, in the Soviet Union, spewed clouds of radiation that spread over several European nations.
Yeah. Hello, radioactive cloud. from your radioactive emissions. Oh, that's not the end. Rain down on me in little tiny pellets. If I open my eyes, you will land on my lens. My cortical, something about my eyeball. I got the power, baby. Every time you flick that switch up and down, you got the power. Millions upon millions of radioactive neutrons provide you with power. I got the power. You're making me sick too. Just go away. Yeah, for real now. For real now, it's the end. And we're shoveling it in your face one last time. Ain't you glad to hear that?